Most schools do have orientation days right before school starts. 1 or 2 days where they are welcome to bring in their child. They can get their schedule, get their locks, walk around, meet their teachers, and then have those locks with them for a couple of days to practice. Certainly any questions that the child has, I encourage those to be written down, and then as the child comes into the building with mom and dad, they can, walk around, talk to the staff, and get those questions and those worries maybe taken care of before the first day of school. I would say for parents to acknowledge that your child has a concern. A lot of times we as parents may say, well, just try to ignore it. But if you are noticing definite warning signs that your child is upset or frustrated, they're having difficulty sleeping, their appetite has changed, they don't want to go to school anymore, there's a lot of concerns about physical illness, headaches, stomach aches, we really need to pay attention to that as parents. And I would say talk to them about it. Call the school and see what resources the school has. And I think if we hear that our child is the bully, we really need to talk to that child about what's going on. And sometimes I think parents need to look at their own behaviors as well. Are we demonstrating behaviors that our child is exhibiting in school when they're frustrated, when they're confused, if they're unsure about something? Are they becoming more aggressive? Because that's what we demonstrate at home. And I think at this age, I think youth do not know who they are. They may not even know what they like to do yet. And so I think they reach for whatever is accepting of them. So I think it is important to just encourage everything else that's available and in our communities, our schools, and really have them reach out for broader horizons, I guess. Something that I would like to mention, I think, is if you're noticing some anxiety in your child, to really acknowledge your child's feelings and to not just say, oh, it'll be okay, or don't worry about it, because the worry is still going to be there. I think it is much better to acknowledge if your child has a concern, to say what is your concern, and then talk about it openly and honestly.